let me light up our campfire. And let me welcome my roadie buddy, Maunik Thacker, who's the Senior Vice President of Marketing for Marina Bay Sands, to take this first stage on the trip with me.
Thank you.
So Maunik, please stand. Don't stand so close to the fire.
And a bit away.
Right, you know, you're going to get burnt. And actually, it's quite warm.
It is.
It is quite warm
going.
because this room is always so cold. But anyway, it's great to be back in the studio. This was where we held our first hybrid in October 1. And this is where we will return for WiT Experience Week, October 18th to 20th, when, hopefully, the world will look very different than it does today. So really, a full circle that we've come. So thank you for coming with us on this journey.
You.
So Maunik, Expedia did a global vacation deprivation study last year. I was most amused by it, actually, because it said that we in Singapore are the most vacation deprived in the world. So how vacation deprived do you feel, and where do you wish you were right now?
Well, Hoon, you know, we've been extremely lucky in Singapore, and we've been allowed to take staycations since circuit breaker ended last year. I've been on a couple myself, and I think staycations has been the mainstay of our hotel business in Singapore, for which we're very fortunate. So I wouldn't call myself being vacation deprived as much as I'd say I'm travel deprived.
Don't kid yourself, but never mind.
But so let's hear this, right? So travel deprived, where I would really like to travel to and be is in Kashmir in India.
Oh,
right?
like
just
I
look
can
at this
almost feel
amazing
the snow here, right?
just all around you, right? It's phenomenal. Just walking through this. It's an annual ski holiday for my wife and my kids, and as a family, we spend a lot of time there. And it's just magical. The cold, crisp air blowing across your face, just walking through, feeling the snow. It's just quite incredible. So that's what I would like to be.
I can almost smell the fresh mountain air.
Oh, it's
so
just
Maunik.
incredible, isn't
Okay,
it? But for now, we're here. Now, you tell me, where would you rather be, Sihun?
Okay, you know, I get your point about staycations because I've done a few as well. And in fact, I'm so desperate that I'm actually going to do a porcation as well, right? But it's interesting, like both of us live on tropical islands, you know, small tropical islands. But both of us are kind of yearning for the same thing. And I'm actually yearning for Iceland right now.
For Iceland.
I know, right? And they had a volcano just erupt last week. It's a very dramatic country. And what I love about Iceland is that you actually feel like the land is forming beneath you as you're walking on it. Unlike here, Singapore, where we take sand from beaches and then form land on which we stand, you know? So Iceland, the place is so elemental, it's so dramatic. And I know a lot of people just kind of yearn for the northern lights, but I go for the feeling of being anonymous in its isolation and drama of Iceland. So it's a magical place. You must go there.
I would love to go there. You know, when you talk about the northern lights and you talk about the drama of Iceland, it just sounds so magical. I've never had the opportunity to, but I would really like to do that someday. So, you know, I think just like you and I, it's our audience as well, right? I'm pretty certain are travel and vacation deprived. So why don't we take them on a roadshow with us and show them, you know, places that they can visit in Asia when they return to Marina Bay Sands, hopefully in a few months' time for WiT.
Absolutely. Okay, wait. Let me get my keys. And then look, that's the Northern Lights, you see? You know, the Northern Lights are one of the most elusive things to catch. And here they are.
And here we have it.
Here in front of us. And I can almost feel like I'm touching the stars.
It really does feel that way, doesn't it?
Okay,
so someday we'll do that.
So let me start the car, okay, so that we can go on our trip.
Let's do that, and
Asia.
hopefully you're ready to come on this mixed reality roadshow with us to one of my favorite destinations, closer to home, Bangkok.
Oh.
It's a city I absolutely love.
I miss the food so much.
It's the food, it's the culture, it's the vibe, it's the people. And as you walk around the place and you kind of see this incredible culture just kind of take shape in front of you, the temples, the colors, the vividness of Bangkok. I just love being there.
Look at the colors. Look at how vibrant the temples are.
It's one side of Bangkok which is so quiet and peaceful. And then there's another part of Bangkok that's really busy. And people talk about it being chaotic, but there's some beauty in that chaos, which is what I really like. So
We seem to like contrast, right? Singapore is kind of not as chaotic as Bangkok,
that's
right?
right.
And so
That's right. But
that's why we yearn for contrast when we travel.
so tell me, Suhun, which is your closer to home quick getaway destination that you would really like to visit?
The whole world, actually, but I'm going to be
You're being greedy
selective
now.
because each year, post WIT, actually, we organize retreats for WIT speakers who have become friends over the years. And over the years, I've been their personal tour guide, and we've been to amazing places. Like, for example, we've been to Angkor Wat, we've been to Bali, we've been to
Wow.
Phuket, we've been to Samui, all the beaches of Southeast Asia. Look at the sand, right?
Incredible.
And that's the beauty about Nicoy and Chimpedak, for example. Whenever I'm there and I step on that sand, it's like the whole weight of the world just drops off my shoulders. And so I cannot wait to do another retreat post-WIT when hopefully we can travel again.
Wow. So the beaches closer to Singapore are indeed incredible. You've talked about a few of those. Sands are amazing, just kind of relaxing. But tell me, Suhun, of all these places over the years that you've visited after WIT, how come I've never had a chance to be invited there?
Oops. Well, you got to know the secret password, and clearly you don't. But okay, never mind. This year, because COVID is so different, such a different year, I will invite you this year.
Okay, it's my lucky year, hopefully. So tell me, what's the plan? Where are you planning to go this year?
Well, any place that can take us, any place that accepts us, we are there. Beggars cannot be choosers right now.
Fair enough, fair enough. So obviously, you've heard Sihun. You've got to be part of this WIT loyalty gang to be invited. So here's a little secret for everyone. We're offering those of you who attend all 6 episodes of this roadshow over the next few months a chance to create your own mixed reality dream trip at our studio, at this hybrid broadcast studio at Marina Bay Sands. And it's easy to win. All you've got to do is send in your entries on this topic. The dream trip I have yet to make.
I am dreaming already.
Well, you got to tell us 3 reasons why that's your dream trip that you want to yet make, and tell us all about it in this little story after you attend the last roadshow on the 26th of August, right? And we will pick the best story and the winner, and you will get to create that story with our creative team here at the Hybrid Broadcast Studio in Singapore at Marina Bay Sands.
Okay, so can we do a deal here?
You tell me, what kind of deal are you thinking about?
Well, if you give me the chance to create my own dream trip, I'll invite you to the post-WIT
Oh,
retreat.
now that's being
about that
very
as an
cheeky,
exchange?
isn't it? That's being very cheeky. But you can't participate in any of this. You do realize that.
But I have to tell everyone, it's a great prize because one of the things that I've learned co-creating this piece of content with your team, it is eye-opening, and it really is not about the technology. It's about how you use it to do what you want, to tell people what you want to do,
Yeah.
So it's really been a fantastic, and so I urge you to enter that competition. And imagine being able to create the dream trip of your choice and being able to broadcast it to the world.
Phenomenal.
So, amazing,
Once in
right?
a lifetime thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and we have another amazing prize as well for our loyal roadies. So it's a road trip from Expedia Group to the value of $1,000. I am so ready for road trips. Are you?
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. I look forward to it.
So Maunik, if COVID is also the age of no travel, it's also the period of great learning, right? So tell me what you've learned during this period.
Actually, a lot, but a couple of things come to mind. Last year was quite difficult, as we know, for everyone. So adversity, that breeds innovation. So adversity breeds innovation, and I think that has been one great learning. It was tough in the beginning for everyone, but we somehow figured it out. We worked together, figured it out, we innovated, and I guess this hybrid broadcast studio is a great example of what the team has been able to create through adversity. So I think that breeding innovation has been a phenomenal learning for me, coming out stronger post the pandemic, obviously. And the second one, I think, holds true for probably everybody, and that is really to be grateful for everything we've got.
Absolutely, you know, and I'm so grateful for actually the opportunity to experiment with you guys, you know, on creating this piece of content, because actually it's the first time that really that we are using this mixed reality to create a
That's
travel
right. It
road
is.
trip of our dreams.
Absolutely is.
So thank you so much for joining me.
It's been a pleasure,
Thank
Siew.
you so
Thank you
much.
for having me.
Thank you.